Hello guys. So in yesterday's video I was speaking about there is a good amount of single print around 23,900 levels. So the up move itself is an attempt to touch these resistance levels because prices try to get rejected around these strong references. At the same time I was also speaking about there are good amount of mechanical references on strong price magnets all the way down to 23,865. Whatever the up move itself is nothing more than a dead cat bounce. So if you look at today what happened, Nifty has opened gap up. Buyers tried to attempt push the prices higher highs, but they couldn't able to, because if you look at in the first 30 minutes there is not much of order flow delta indicating buyers are not strong enough. At the same time, around yesterday's close 23,770 levels, there was a single print. These single prints, they eventually get tested out. These are the areas where strong imbalances were there. So markets tried to test these imbalances. So once the prices have opened and it closed in the first 30 minutes above the opening, but in the second 30 minutes, because of plenty of call rating was there in the morning, 23,750 and 23,800, it has seen pretty strong call rating, more than 1 crore. So that stopped a up move, and then immediately prices started coming down. So if you look at the whole day, prices have never broken the day's high, which is at 23,850 futures levels. For more than 5 hours, Nifty spent in a sideways market, but eventually the single prints need to get tested, which happened somewhere around 245, and the low itself is 23,754 levels. This late down move in the last 45 minutes, it signifies a important concepts in market profile called spike. There is a way you can trade these spikes based on where the price opens on the next day. So this is where the prices spike has started, and this is price spike has ended by the close. So as per the spike rules, if at all the prices opens gap down below this spike level, you look for shorting opportunities as the prices goes up. And because there is a single print, again there is a good possibility again the people whoever have shorted around this spike, they will again short. If you look at, there is a cumulative delta of 2.6k, so these sellers will try to short again. If at all prices opens above this spike where the spike has started, then as the prices comes down, look for buying opportunity. If at all prices opens inside this spike, look for first 30 minutes where it closes, whether it will be closing below this spike low or whether it will close above the spike high. So based on that, prices will likely go for the value area high and the day's high, or if it closes below on 30 minutes to 1 hour, then likely prices will go for this value area high at 23,700 and this single print at 23,670 levels. So if at all prices gets accepted inside 23,650 levels, then again it will be a whole story. Strong selling might come, and in a day or two, poor low at 23,500 will get tested out. For any kind of up move, I think it will be less likely. So even if there is going to be a up move, 23,900 is going to be a good resistance. So you need to watch for 23,900 to 980 levels, which is the single print area. Any acceptance here, maybe possibility is there for 24,100 to 200 levels. So this is with Nifty, guys. Coming to Bank Nifty, yesterday I was speaking about there is a good possibility of 50,700 levels as a first target. If you look at today what happened in Bank Nifty, again as usual there was a gap up. It tested the yesterday's high and then closed above the open. So after that, so around 50,700 levels, there is a strong supply. That supply acted as a very good resistance area. Sellers came in and pushed the prices downside. For tomorrow, what you should be looking is that if you look at the low itself is a weak low. So these weak lows, they generally get tested out. So for tomorrow, again watch for where the price opens. So if at all prices opens flat inside today's value area, again it's going to be a likely sideways market around this range. Don't expect any kind of trend unless the prices in the first 30 minutes or 1 hour gets accepted below 50,200 levels, I think, which is less likely. There is a strong value. The strong value, they attracts prices. So if you look at today, as the prices went up, sellers sellers came in. As the prices came down around this point, buyers came in. So if at all there is going to be a gap up, then again the sellers who sold at these levels, they find higher prices as a strong area to sell again. So if at all there is going to be a gap up, look for shorting opportunity towards this value area and POC. Look for, as the prices comes down till the price is above 50,200 levels, so look for buying opportunity. So this is the most likely scenario, but very rarely to escape this strong value there has to be a heavy down move or up move, which is least likely. It very rarely happens. So this is with the bank nifty, guys. If you are keen on learning order flow and market profile, go to the playlist which I am attaching at the end of this video. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys.